What's up guys, Scott here with Wandering the Wilderness. I have an unboxing for you today. Stick with me, I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, as you can see here, I've got this box, Handles for Heroes, from Redneck Renegade, and I got this box about last week. I have opened it up and checked it out, but I wanted to share it with you guys. So what he's doing is pretty awesome, so let me give you some information behind it. What he is doing is he has teamed up with a couple other YouTubers that are helping him make ferro rods and handles for what he considers to be heroes, and that being veteran, police, EMS, healthcare workers, those kinds of individuals that are essential to our society. I am an Iraq war veteran of the U.S. Army. I served in Iraq in all of 2005 and went November of 2004. So I did my time, as I'm sure many others have. It's vital to our society. Sadly, we have to have a military to not only help protect our country from the evil that's out there, but also to help other countries that are unable to protect themselves. So anyways, enough about that. Let's get into this unboxing. Alright, so first thing that was in there is these two big old chunks of fat wood from East Texas. Man, it is rich. Now, I lived in Texas for a little bit, about a year and a half. Fatwood's plentiful out there. So is dry grass. I'm just saying. Anyway, that being said, great fatwood. Next thing, these awesome drawstring American flag bags. Alright, now, purpose of those bags are to hold something. Check this out. We have a deer antler handle and a speed striker. If you heard that, that's my kids playing in the pool. And another deer antler handle with a square ferro rod. Now, I've never owned a square ferro rod, and to be honest with you, I don't usually use strikers. I usually just use the 90-degree spine on my knife, which I made this knife, by the way. You may be seeing it in future videos, just saying. But I usually use the 90-degree spine. I figure when I'm backpacking, the less items I can carry, the better off I am with weight and all that stuff. So the extra weight of something like this and room, though it's not much, it's not always necessary for me, but they are cool to use, especially at a base camp. So anyway, the way I understand, these antlers, which they tend to look to me either an older kill or they were found sheds. They do have a slightly grayed look to them, which I think is pretty awesome. They're not splintered or anything like that. And then a speed striker is epoxied into the antler, and the square ferro rod has been epoxied into the antler here as well. And I like the slope. It feels just almost like, you know, holding a gun. It just feels natural to hold it. So let's take a strike on this thing and get some sparks. Well, that throws them. Now, let's get to what this thing was made for, and that's building a fire. Alright, so I have some cedar bark, some old stuff I've had laying around, prepared for teaching fire building classes. Get that all wadded up into some fine fibers. Alright, and I have a little bit of birch bark. take a little bit of this fat wood. Now this knife I made has a convex grind on it, so you got to hold it a little different when you're doing some feathering like that, but it's a good strong wedge type grind. Again, maybe seeing this again. Be paying attention. I'm taking the back of the knife, getting some of those fine shavings on this fat wood, using that 90-degree spine. Collect that fine shaving stuff, put it right there on the top. Just throw a little bit of that extra fat wood in there. Alright. And just to use the speed striker, we'll see if we can get this sucker going. I'm going to go right on top of that birch bark and those fine shavings of fat wood. And she's off to the races. Alright guys, special thank you to Redneck Renegade and the ThecrazyScotsman who did these handles here. The handles are ThecrazyScotsman sends them to Redneck Renegade, and then he assembles them. And I think the ferro rods came from Nathan 4071, and the striker came from someone else as well. I'm sorry, I can't remember who that was. I'm going to put links in the description boxes to all of their channels. Special thank you to you know, making us veterans, us EMS, fire department, police, making us feel special with something like this. I know I greatly appreciate it. I don't necessarily look at myself as someone who's special or a hero. I just was I seen what happened during 9/11 and I volunteered. You know, simple as that. Can't let people do something that evil and not do something about it. So anyway, that's kind of my story, and I want to say thank you. This is greatly appreciated. I will use this for many years to come. So go check out these guys, great guys in the bushcraft community. Thanks for watching. God bless.